I've been trying to get the lathe more accurate, and it was pointed out to me that there should be a locking device in here to lock that in place, because it does move about a wee bit. Of course it's worn over, it's 63 years. So I bored that out to 16mm, and then I had a bit of hydraulic rod, which is over here. I put that on the lathe, and then I bored that 16mm, so that's a 16mm rod with a nut. So what I'm going to do is weld that on there once we put new wire in the MIG. So first job's putting new wire in the MIG. Right, I'll get that ready and bring you back once we've got that done. I've got that nut welded on, and I turned it back a wee bit. It's not perfect, but what I need to do now, I don't know if you'll see very well from there. So that's going up in there like that, but then we need to cut it away to let the round in, if you know what I mean. Mimic that. I should be able to mimic that on the other side. See what's going on, that's right up there. See what's gonna go in. That's the depth that it's going to go up. So what we'll have to do is cut away, try and cut that away as neatly as possible. Might rather than clamp it up in the drill press and run a hole saw down through there. Let's cut it with the angle grinder probably. Okay, I'll go and get that cut out now. I've ground it a wee bit, so we'll see. And ground that bit, so I don't know if you can see in there or not. As it comes up, it's in a wedge, so it'll wedge it up against the side there, theoretically. So I'll find what I did with my bolt I had. This is it's got a keyway on it to stop it from turning. Chandler's taper. So that should in theory go up in there now. And lock. That's not twisting. Well, I just need to find the 16mm bolt I had. It's over here somewhere. 24mm here. But where's the bolt? It's plenty hard to find. Yeah. That's it. You might have to tack up that on yet, we'll see. It's tight. Oh, me, there's right something in there. Yeah, looks like we're going to have to weld that. There's right something in there. Let's just pop it all down through. See if I can line up we can weld on. Bring it back when I get organised. I had to ream out the hole a wee bit and I've welded the nut in the bottom, which is quite hot at the moment. But I think this will work. I'll get it to come up through without burning my hand. I might probably change this to an ordinary nut. Let's use this for the moment. See if it will lock it. Yeah, that's locking it. The question is it releasing it. There we go. Let's see if I've got a 1016 plain nut. One earlier. I'll just leave it with that one. So I'm hoping that improves the accuracy of this because it won't be wobbling about so much. In fact, I think it's better than already. A bit stiff. Just something. That's a bit stiff. Problems. Let's see what's wrong now. That's near its road. Somebody's made it really stiff. Maybe just need greased. Yes. I'll do that all together, see what happens. What was that? Physics law. Every action is an equal or opposite reaction, is it? Anyway, that was loose, now it's tight. Does that work? I wonder if it's out of the keyway. something. That tight before. Gel maybe. I know I wanted to stop it moving about, but still wanted it to go back and forth. For something. Right, I'll bring it back once I get this sorted out. Well, since we were last here and this is, I'll go and fix it. I'll have the right carry on with this. I don't know what happened when I tightened this. This lock's solid and I couldn't unthread it. So it's some job in the end. I had to put a Stilson on here and then knock it out. Then I discovered you could take that end off. So after machine some of the back just to relieve it, and I found once you tighten that it seems to jam it that way. It jams it that way. And so if you give it a couple of knocks on here, so it's quite smooth out to a point, and then that's it tightening now. It's still movable. There's a mark there, so I wonder if something had happened in the past. See that mark? It's like somebody's dug in there. And maybe that's why that was removed in the first place. So, I mean, I've got movement to there. That's it going free now, so I've got about 4 inches or something. I can live with it. If I tighten it there, see what happens. Tight. If you've got loosen again. Yeah, that's come loose again, but if you do it further down, it's not so easy. So I cleaned it all again and I put it in the chuck and run sandpaper over it, and it's all and then I did grease it, but I decided to put it with oil, so it's got just a bit of the oil 3-in-1 here. So I'm going to wait to see if we can get that truly in line with that, so I'll just take that off, because that'll just give me more problems. Plus, you're away to say, you shouldn't have had that in there. And I'll go, I know. So, I'll bring it back and forth as I'm swearing at it. Okay, that's all for the minute. I won't be long, but I'll be back. I've got that new dial gauge working. I just need a new battery. So I've got the old stereo on here and that there just to see what the difference is. It's not even touching it. There's a fair bit there. I just put it in loose. I'll go round to the other side so my brain can comprehend what I'm doing. Right, it's messy already. It's plastic. No, it's coming towards me. No, it's still that way. Tea bag that was. just to indicate it roughly to start with. I'm using the stirrup when I'm trying. Using 80 as a guide. Zoom in here. Must be getting closer because that was 96, it's come down to 4. So I'm not tighten that side. Right. I'm going to set that as a 0, that's 0 in there, so we'll set this to 0 as well. It's got 5/10 on it. That's moved 6 and that's moved 3. Right, tight, listen this first. For some reason it's going the opposite way I want to do it. Does that sometimes. Right, I put that back to 0 and that's at 42 now. Right, flip it and that's moved again. Wait a bit. Let's find the middle. 40, 50, 60. Around 0 is the middle. I sometimes wonder this hardened bar, I wonder if it's actually not kind of banana shaped to start with. And for 90 on here. I'm just ignoring that one for the minute. Stick up the meat. It's loose anyway. Now when I tighten this it should go anti-clockwise. But it moved clockwise here. Which I've seen it doing before. Loosen it and tighten it again, I'll move it back I think. Right, that's 90. So 80. I'm just using the number 90 as a reference point, it's not actually 90 throughout, it's just my 0 at the moment. 5, 10, oh, 12, we're within 12 thou at the moment, that needs to come to me. I'll move it the wrong way. Around 12 out at the moment. on 90. What's that doing? 32, 1, 7, 23. Right, the end, I'll move this for a minute. 0, 2. Just to come me a little bit. Supposed to be a storm coming, so off the Atlantic. Call that 0. 1.5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 there. Try it. 5. Back. That's tight. Zero, 1.5. So according to the static gauge, it's running about 1 thou maybe on that point. So let's pick a point. So I'll line this up with this and we'll zero it. It's got 2 on it. One thing's sensitive, right? That's got 1. 27, 24, 54, 27, and we're back to 1. But it's right here. So if I adjust it here, it's going to be wrong there. Right, I'll go opposites. That's 1, that 1. And that's 55. Just to tell you what, we'll move it down here and check it against the static just to see what it's in this roughly the same place. Just to see what's reading down here. Right, zero that out. Okay, that's yeah. I think my direct's accurate because I'm more or less in line with this there, and that's 1,005 That's 2.5 I'll say. And that's 2 that's to back 1.5 to, it's within half a thou that, I would say, there but not there. So what we need to, I'm not sure how we get rid of that, unless we indicate it here and move it with the tailstock that way. But why should the vise twist it? I mean the chuck, unless it's right in here, which I think it is. Find it. Other side. Changed it in. Well, you're not going to believe this. So what I did is I shoved it back in there, aligned it, and then I drilled it for the centre here, live centre, and then pulled it out as long as I could. And I haven't moved it, re-indicated it here, it was only within 2 thous for me to move it. And just stuck this on here without moving anything. 0, 2, 3, 4 at the most. So it's within 4 now. But we can move the tailstock a little bit to see what I'll do. I'll put it on its 4 is the highest, so I'll find the high spot. Unless it's a minus. I've got it locked here as well. Right, that's the high spot. Let's move this back and forth and see if it makes any difference. Let's take the back up here. I would like one day to be accurate as a professional. Might be a few days away. But slowly loosen that. I'll probably move it when I do this. That's put it to 0. So let's see what happens when I move it. That's -1. So if we move it to -2, that should read 2 instead of 4, shouldn't it? That's 3. I'm going to tighten it. That's -4 now. Let's go the wrong way. Two, 1. Right, that's on 0. Let's see what happens now. That's 2 thou it's got. 1. And that's, well, that's about 2 there as well. Say 3 now and again. 0.5. 2.5, 1, and then we've got 3 here again. See if we can get rid of that a wee bit. And that's pretty big. 12. Put that in 1. Tighten it. That's bang, well, 0 and a 5/10. 2. Must have pushed it too far. Get back a bit. Right, that says 1 point, it says 1. It's back to 3 when we tighten it, so. That's reading 0. .5 tight. That's 1 and 3 here again. 2.5 0. It's funny because I've got a 0 written here. 1 2.5. So the 3's come back here. I think we can move it on a stalk. That's definitely handy. Okay, 2. That's a minus though, 3.5, so that one's sticking with me. Right, that's moved it. So 1 thou. That's on 2 now. Right, we're pretty good there. That's right, I'll zero that out. Try and zero that out. Shows you how sensitive it is. With me pushing the 0, it goes back to 1.5. It's on 1 there. 1 there. 2.5 there. That's got 4.5 here. Plus 4.5, so it needs that way. .5 2 0 2 0 2. I'm not going to touch it because that's about, it's running about 1 thou, so I'm pretty sure that will make a nice straight cut. I'm not cutting that because it's too expensive now to. Steel's horrendously up in price with the goings on in the world. But it's really, depends what you are, it could be 3 thou. 0 to 3 I think. That's minus 3. Minus 3. Let's stick with that. I think you could. Oh, I just leaned on it and it moved it. So, but I did lock this in, you see, so I think that's made a difference locking that in. What I found as well, after it went all wrong, if I nudged it up the way, what I think's happened, the bit this is coming through is actually all chipped and broken, so chips were coming off it and getting stuck, and I think the hole through the middle is oval over its 63-year life. But I mean, that's pretty good accuracy for a 63-year-old machine, and that agrees with the sterret here, which is, they're both similar, so can't complain at that. I don't know why I put this bit of work in here. I don't know what I'm doing. Excuse me. Yeah. I've just gone back to the 4 jaw at the moment. I'll probably just stick with it. I'll get the 3 jaw going. It is easier just to put the 3 jaw in the 4 jaw because then you've still got your 4 jaw when you take it out. But what I did is I measured it round that way and checked sizes, and it was quite off. So nope. I used to keep this in here, so to find a new hole, free hole for it. So that's that. Switch that off. I'll clean it and put it back just in case for a period of time. But so I've been getting a lot of where it was cutting like an oval in the metal, so that it was off run out, I believe they call it. So hopefully that sorts it. I might see about taking you out the lorry for a day. Probably be mostly time lapse because we just go back and forth to the same place. So 7 times a day. I think it's about 56 kilometres round trip, something like that. Yeah. So just switch off and rattle back and forth and watch the scenery go by, sort of thing. This is me, going down there. Wait to see the dust. Now you see why I'm wearing a mask.